Unilateral hearing loss, also known as single-sided deafness, is a condition where an individual experiences hearing loss in one ear while the other ear has normal hearing. This condition can affect people of all ages and can be caused by various factors such as infections, head trauma, tumors, and exposure to loud noises. People with unilateral hearing loss may have difficulty hearing sounds coming from the affected ear, especially in noisy environments. They may also have difficulty localizing the source of sounds, which can affect their ability to understand speech and participate in conversations. While there is no cure for unilateral hearing loss, there are treatments available that can help manage the condition. These include hearing aids, cochlear implants, and bone-on-cord hearing systems. With the right treatment, people with unilateral hearing loss can improve their ability to hear and communicate effectively. What is one-sided hearing loss? One-sided hearing loss, also known as unilateral hearing loss, is a condition where an individual experiences a reduction in hearing in one ear while the other ear has normal hearing. This type of hearing loss can be mild or severe, and it can occur suddenly or gradually over time. Causes. There are several causes of one-sided hearing loss, including injury to the ear, exposure to loud noises or certain drugs, blockage of the ear, tumor, illness. In some cases, the cause of one-sided hearing loss may be unknown. Symptoms. The symptoms of one-sided hearing loss may vary depending on the severity of the condition. Some common symptoms include difficulty understanding speech in noisy environments, difficulty localizing sounds, tinnitus ringing in the affected ear, vertigo, dizziness. Individuals with one-sided hearing loss may also experience social and emotional difficulties, such as feeling isolated or anxious in social situations. It is important to seek medical attention if you experience any symptoms of hearing loss. A healthcare professional can perform a hearing test to determine the severity of the condition and recommend appropriate treatment options. Diagnosis and treatment. Diagnosis. Diagnosing unilateral hearing loss involves a series of tests and evaluations. The first step is to conduct a physical examination of the ear to check for any visible abnormalities, such as earwax buildup or damage to the eardrum. A hearing test, also known as an audiometry test, is then conducted to determine the degree and type of hearing loss. This test involves wearing headphones and listening to sounds at different frequencies and volumes. The results of this test help determine the severity of the hearing loss and whether it is conductive, sensorineural, or mixed. In some cases, additional tests may be necessary to determine the underlying cause of the hearing loss. These may include imaging tests such as CT scans or MRIs, or blood tests to check for infections or other medical conditions. Treatment. Treatment for all depends on the severity of the hearing loss and its underlying cause. In some cases, no treatment may be necessary, and the individual may learn to adapt to the hearing loss over time. For those with mild to moderate hearing loss, hearing aids may be recommended. These devices amplify sound and can help improve hearing in the affected ear. In some cases, a bone-on-cord hearing aid BAHA may be recommended, which transmits sound through the skull bone to the inner ear. For those with severe to profound hearing loss, a cochlear implant may be recommended. This device is surgically implanted and bypasses the damaged part of the ear, directly stimulating the auditory nerve. In cases where the hearing loss is caused by an underlying medical condition, such as an infection or tumor, treatment of the underlying condition may improve or restore hearing. Impact on daily life. Unilateral hearing loss can have a significant impact on an individual's daily life, depending on the severity of the hearing loss. It can affect communication, social interactions, and overall quality of life. Here are some ways it can impact daily life. Communication difficulties. For individuals with OL, it can be difficult to hear and understand conversations, especially in noisy environments. They may struggle to hear sounds coming from their affected ear, which can make it challenging to determine the direction of sounds. This can lead to misunderstandings and frustration, both for the individual with OL and for those around them. Social isolation. OL can also lead to social isolation. Individuals with OL may avoid social situations because of the challenges they face in communicating with others. They may feel embarrassed or self-conscious about their hearing loss and worry about being judged or misunderstood. This can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation. Safety concerns. OL can also pose safety concerns, particularly in situations where hearing is critical for safety. For example, individuals with OL may struggle to hear approaching vehicles or alarms, which can put them at risk for accidents. They may also be more likely to miss important auditory cues, such as a fire alarm or a baby crying. Emotional impact. Finally, OL can have a significant emotional impact. It can be frustrating and stressful to struggle with communication and social interactions. Individuals with OL may feel anxious or depressed as a result of their hearing loss. They may also experience feelings of anger or resentment, particularly if they feel that their hearing loss is unfair or unjust. Prevention and management. Prevention. Preventing one-sided hearing loss is not always possible, especially if it is caused by genetics or certain medical conditions. However, there are some steps that can be taken to reduce the risk of hearing loss. Wearing ear protection. People who are exposed to loud noises, such as construction workers or musicians, should wear earplugs or ear muffs to protect their ears from damage. Avoiding loud noises. People should avoid being around loud noises, such as concerts or fireworks, for extended periods of time. Taking care of the ears. People should avoid using cotton swabs or other objects to clean their ears, as this can cause damage to the eardrum. They should also avoid inserting foreign objects into the ear canal. Management. If someone has one-sided hearing loss, there are several management options available. Hearing aids. Hearing aids can be used to amplify sounds and improve hearing. They can be especially helpful for people with mild to moderate hearing loss. Cochlear implants. Cochlear implants are electronic devices that are surgically implanted into the ear. They can be used to help people with severe hearing loss. Assistive listening devices. Assistive listening devices, such as FM systems or loop systems, can be used to help people hear better in certain situations, such as in a noisy restaurant. Learning sign language. If someone has severe hearing loss, they may benefit from learning sign language to communicate with others. Cortexi as a solution. Cortexi is a natural hearing support supplement that claims to offer a solution to one-sided hearing loss. It contains herbal extracts and other organic ingredients that are clinically approved and thoroughly tested to ensure its efficacy, addressing the causes of hearing loss without impacting overall well-being. The key ingredients of Cortexi include ginkgo biloba, vinpocetine, and huperzine. Ginkgo biloba is a natural herb that has been used in traditional medicine for centuries to improve cognitive function. Vinpocetine is a synthetic compound that is derived from the periwinkle plant and has been shown to improve blood flow to the brain. Huperzine is a natural alkaloid that is extracted from the Chinese club moss plant and has been shown to improve memory and cognitive function. Cortexi claims to work by improving blood flow to the inner ear, reducing inflammation, and protecting the hair cells in the ear. It also claims to improve cognitive function, memory, and overall brain health. While there is limited scientific research on the effectiveness of Cortexi, many users have reported positive results. Some users have reported improved hearing, reduced tinnitus, and improved cognitive function. It is important to note that Cortexi is not a cure for one-sided hearing loss, and it may not work for everyone. It is always recommended to consult with a healthcare professional before taking any new supplement, especially if you have any underlying medical conditions or are taking any medications. Overall, Cortexi may be a good option for those looking for a natural hearing support supplement. However, it is important to do your own research and consult with a healthcare professional before taking any new supplement.